Hello, today I am in the upper town of Monemvasia, and this is um, much more Byzantine in the way of architecture and ruins. No one lives up here. No one really has a purpose to go up here except to see old ruins, or maybe if you're an archaeologist, to study. And this was the place where the elites lived. Let's turn it around. We see the citadel, and apparently up here on this side there was another entrance to the town. So you can see this is the side that is closest to the mainland, and there was a gate up here. You could come up a trail, and you could actually enter on this side. So that's really interesting. You have sort of the political administrative portion over here, and then on the other side after we pass by some houses, you will see the Hagia Sophia, which was the church from the 11th century. It was the main church on this island. It's very big. I'll show it to you in a moment. So if you look down here, that's how you get up on those switchbacks. You come up. You can also see the retention wall. I guess it's like a rock catching wall. And you come up to the main gate here on this side from the lower town to the upper town. And one interesting tidbit was right there is a cave that a priest lived in until recently. He lived there. He passed away recently, but people have been living there for quite some time. Let's keep walking. Of course, these are walls, and the lower wall was probably a bit similar to this one, because this is a Byzantine wall and the lower wall down there is Venetian. So built when the Venetians came after 1464. There's a lot of signs that they've been working. I came here when I was a very young, well, I was a teenager, and came here with some relatives, and I don't remember it being this well put back together. I think they've been doing a lot of work on this over the last 20 or 30 years. I've seen a lot of signs. They've been getting a lot of money from the European Union to do some restoration work. Sorry, this is so bumpy, but the trail here is pretty rough. This is actually pretty good for most of it. These are some houses, and the one way up there at the top is actually in use as recent as the revolution. Capodistria. You can see my video on the First Republic of Greece. Learn a little bit more about Capodistrias and his connection between Venice, the Republic of Venice, and Greece, because he actually lived in the on the islands that had a connection, that were ruled by the Venetians, and then he became one of the first presidents of Greece. Okay, I want to show you the pathway, kind of sloped steps up to the Hagia Sophia. beautiful. And this is mostly well preserved. There's been some reconstruction of it, but most of it has been well preserved. It is oh boy. Of course, like most of the churches, they've been turned into mosques or Catholic churches at different times. And here's the church. You could freeze frame and read more about it if you want. Let's walk around this side. Some buildings over here. Get into the shade so you can see this better. Oh boy, yeah. It's beautiful. These beautiful windows. I suppose a representation of the Trinity. Okay, we're back on the other side of the church, and we see remnants of where columns used to be. It's probably where they got their water. Alright, let's go back down. And I'll show you some of the gates to get up here. Okay, now we're back closer to the gate, the main gate, which is still around, connects to the lower city. And there's a bunch of churches and shrines here. I guess if you made it up safely, you want to thank your God that you made it. So this was first a Byzantine church, and then later it was converted to a mosque. Let's go out on the turret here, get a better view of the lower town. We keep a good eye on the lower town from here. And then it was converted to a mosque. I said that already, didn't I? There's a shrine over here. Oh wait, let's check out the jail first. So this was a jail. It must be like a toilet or something for refuse. This jail is used for storage today. Okay, yeah, all the way up to the 20th century it was used. And then this shrine was dedicated to the Dervish method. So, I don't know, did they do whirling in here maybe? Beautiful vaulted, yeah, arched ceilings. Okay, and then this is the main gate right here to the upper city. and then the switchbacks going down to the lower city. Until next time, long live the Republic.